When it comes to memorable moments on the road, you can't ignore the dramatic situations involving giant trucks. Fastest and deadliest truck moments gives you a clear look at the dangerous moments, from narrow escapes to fatal mistakes. Join us as we explore the world of speed, where every small mistake can lead to serious consequences. James was driving on a rainy, slippery road in Tampa, Florida, when he was suddenly hit from behind by another car. The slippery road caused the other driver's car to crash into the front of James' car. Fortunately, no serious accident occurred, but this situation is a strong reminder about driving safely in extreme weather conditions. John was driving on the road when he suddenly noticed a car in front of him lose control, veer off the road, and spin. The car then slid off the road and crashed straight into John's car. Fortunately, neither of them were injured. This situation is an important reminder to stay focused while driving, giving us enough time to react to unexpected incidents. Robert was driving on the road when he witnessed a car recklessly overtaking at high speed, causing the car to flip over and spin on the road. Fortunately, the driver only suffered minor injuries. Drive at the speed limit and avoid reckless driving. Caution is the key to avoiding serious accidents. Michael was driving on the road and encountered a traffic jam ahead, forcing vehicles to stop suddenly. Due to not paying close attention, Michael did not slow down in time and collided with the rear of a driver in a black car. Always maintain a safe distance to have time to react promptly to unexpected traffic situations. While William was driving on the road in Jacksonville, Florida, he witnessed a serious traffic accident. A car suddenly lost control, hit the side of the road and flew out into the middle of the road, colliding with another car. Fortunately, no one was seriously injured. This incident emphasizes the importance of following traffic rules to ensure safety on the road.
Holy! Your destination is on.
Oh, Jesus!
While David was driving on the road,
Christ.
he witnessed a serious
Holy.
accident where a car
Dude.
lost control and skidded, causing the car
God.
to roll over.
Let's get the out of the way,
Fortunately,
man.
thanks to the observation of all the drivers, no vehicles were involved
Holy
in a
crap.
collision
You want to talk
nearby.
about a close call?
This situation highlights the importance of vigilance and quick response in emergency traffic situations. While Richard was driving on the road, the car in front of him suddenly slowed down rapidly, causing Richard to not be able to brake in time and collide with the rear of that car. Fortunately, no one was injured. It's to prevent similar accidents. Always maintain a safe distance from the car in front and pay attention to traffic signals. Joseph was driving on the road in San Jose, California, when a car suddenly stopped in front of him. The car behind him slowed down to avoid a collision. Joseph had to avoid the parked car and unfortunately crashed into a metal fence on the side of the road. This incident highlights the importance of being alert when driving. While Charles was driving on the road, a car suddenly turned on its hazard lights and stopped in the middle of the road. Because he did not look carefully, Charles collided with the rear of the parked car. This incident highlights the importance of paying attention and observing when driving to avoid traffic accidents. While Thomas was driving on a two-way street, a car in front of him suddenly changed direction without turning on its signal lights, causing a dangerous situation. Fortunately, no collision occurred. Signal lights not only help avoid accidents but also ensure traffic safety for all participants. While Daniel was driving on the road, a police car traveling too fast and too close collided with his car. Fortunately, all passengers were safe after this accident. While driving on Calhoun, Michigan Road, Matthew lost control of the car, causing it to crash into a railroad ditch and a rock face. After this stressful situation, Matthew quickly regained his composure and stopped the car safely. Anthony was driving on a two-way road on a rainy day when he saw a black car in front of him signaling to change lanes. The road was slippery due to the rain, causing Anthony to almost collide with a truck. To drive safely in rainy conditions, reduce your speed and pay attention to all situations on the road. Mark was driving on Ann Arbor, Michigan at night when visibility was limited. Because he was not paying close attention, he did not see a fallen tree blocking the road and crashed into it. Donald was driving on the road when suddenly a car came from behind. Because the car was too close to Donald, the two cars collided. Fortunately, no one was injured in this accident. To avoid similar collisions, maintain a safe distance. This helps reduce the risk of collision and ensures safe driving. Stephen was driving on the road when suddenly another car lost control and crossed in front of his car. Fortunately, no one was injured in this incident. Although the situation caused panic, there were no serious casualties. To reduce the risk of accidents, it is very necessary to stay calm and focused when driving. Paul was driving on Austin Travis and approaching intersection. When approaching the intersection, a car from the right rushed across the road without looking carefully, resulting in a collision with a red car. When approaching an intersection, always reduce speed and carefully observe cars from all directions. While driving, Andrew lost control of his car due to drowsiness, causing it to roll over. Fortunately, he only suffered minor injuries. To avoid accidents caused by drowsiness, make sure you get enough rest before driving. Joshua was driving on the road and decided to overtake a truck. However, he drove too close to the truck, causing him to lose control and veer off the road. Fortunately, Joshua was not injured. When overtaking, make sure to maintain a safe distance and only do so when you have a clear view. Kenneth was driving on the road when he suddenly encountered a van that slowed down suddenly. This caused Kenneth to not have time to brake and crashed into the back of the van. To avoid similar situations, always pay attention to the behavior of surrounding vehicles when driving. George was driving in Tampa, Florida when he suddenly noticed a fallen tree blocking the road. Fortunately, George was not injured in the collision. This situation highlights the importance of maintaining attention and careful observation while driving. Kevin was moving out of a parking lot when a car suddenly lost control and crashed into him. Fortunately, no one was injured in this collision. This situation reminds us of the importance of driving carefully, especially in parking lots. Brian was driving in San Francisco, California, when a white car suddenly signaled and changed lanes without warning early enough. Due to not paying attention, the two cars collided. Fortunately, no one was injured. When changing lanes, always remember to signal early and check your rear-view mirrors carefully to ensure the safety of everyone around you. Edward was driving on the road and lost control due to speeding, causing him to lose control and crash into a van. Fortunately, Edward was not injured. To avoid accidents due to loss of control, always obey the speed limit and maintain a safe speed. Ronald was driving and was about to turn onto the main road when suddenly a van came rushing towards him. Luckily, the front of his car only made a slight collision with the van. This situation reminds us of the importance of checking carefully before turning onto the main road. When driving, always pay attention to traffic signals and stop when the light is red. Paying attention and obeying traffic laws will help you avoid dangerous situations and ensure the safety of everyone. Asen was driving on Austin Harris, Texas, when suddenly another car changed lanes without using its turn signal. This caused Jason to swerve and crash into the grass on the side of the road. When driving, always keep a safe distance and pay attention to other vehicles, especially when they are not using their signal lights. This will help you react in time and avoid accidents. Jeffrey was driving on the road when suddenly a car in front of him stopped abruptly. Fortunately, the surrounding drivers reacted in time and everyone was safe. This situation shows the importance of maintaining a safe distance from the car in front to have enough time to react when an unexpected incident occurs. Hello everyone, thank you for watching the video until the end. If you find the video interesting and useful, please click the like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss the latest videos about dangerous situations on the road. Don't forget to leave a comment to share your feelings. Your support is the biggest motivation for us to continue bringing attractive content. See you in the next videos.